What's going on, my fanatic addicts? I got your daily dose of your prescription. So we got Modern Horizons 3. We got 3 play boosters we're going to be opening. For me, I really want to see some fetch lands. Those 2 cat mythics would be huge for my wife's cat deck. And then there's a lot of just very random good hits in the set. And I suppose the rares in the front, a Flare of Duplication. You may sacrifice a non-token red creature rather than play this creature. The spell's cost. Copy target instant sorcery. Choose new targets. So all of these flares are slightly above rate for what they should do, but they have a free mode by sacking a creature, non-token creature. I kind of like all of them. I think the white one is probably the strongest. Otherwise, blue is good as hell. And that's what you want to see for an uncommon. Just got back from vacation, and on my vacation, I was able to do a draft. So that was very fun of Modern Horizons 3, and I did Energy, Blue Jeskai Energy, and this carried me heavy. Yeah, I was very impressed with the limited environment. It felt like there was a few different archetypes, but there was also just kind of like generic good stuff. Was a big archetype I saw. But Energy, holy crap, I see why I got banned out of Modern. That was next level. It rocked the draft. My deck did. My Jeskai, it just produces so much value and control that it's hard for your opponents to come back from that. And reverse. I definitely think this might be the worst Modern Horizons. 2 is the best, 1 is okay. In terms for Kraken packs, I love the Modern Horizons sets, but in terms of power creep and what it did to the game and where it pushed it, I'm not a big fan of it, but it is what it is. You got a lot of cool archetypes, and I like the premise of it, revitalizing Modern and bringing tier 2, tier 3 strategies up to tier 1. That's a good premise, but really it just became kind of Modern support and turning Energy into the top dog. At least that's what this iteration did. All of the Modern Horizons always shake up Modern in a huge way. Which, if that's their goal, which seems like it is, I guess they're succeeding. But I like Modern to be kind of not never changing, but slowly changing. I want Standard to change fast. I want my Legacy and Vintage to stay like pretty much the same. I want my Modern to slowly shift. I don't want it to completely out of nowhere new decks arise that stomp everything that was pre-established. Never seen this guy before, actually. Spawn Gain Commander. Create 3/0/1 Eldrazi spawn that you can sack for mana. You can pay 2, sack an Eldrazi, deals 2 to any target. So it's a play on the Goblin version. That's cool. Yeah, they took a lot of basic iconic creature designs like Mole Drifter and turned them into Eldrazi. Super cool. I can dig that. I thought that was really fun. And we got a Wave Breaker Merfolk. Nice. Cool that they brought some old mechanics back for this. That's a hit. Destroy each creature artifact. And, ooh, Tameo. That's like a $25 card. That's awesome. Flying, 1 mana, 0/3. When it attacks, you get Investigate, so you get a clue token. And whenever you draw your 3rd card in a turn, you can transform her to the Planeswalker side. 1 mana Planeswalker, not nuts at all. Till your next turn, whenever a creature attacks you or Planeswalker you control, it gets -1, 0. -3, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. If it's green, add 1 mana of any color. -7, draw cards equal to half the cards in your library. Wow, you get an emblem where you have no maximum hand size. So that ultimate is insane. It's nice that that first ability is a +2 and it kind of protects it a little bit. But it definitely isn't like too pushed, I feel like, for like the Planeswalker side. But being a 1 mana draw engine creature that becomes all of that is the broken part. Hell yeah, that's a great pull. Got bulk. Alright, nice. I actually dig all these full art lands with the Eldrazi in it. Yeah, it's cool all the creatures they have in this that flip into planeswalkers. It reminds me of Magic Origins. Alright. Chance number 3 from one of those mythic cats. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in this, but not too many I'm specifically looking for. You know, one of these days I'll probably just build a pure Eldrazi deck, and I'll be going back to the set a lot. This card was pretty cool. I picked it, but I didn't get to play with it in my draft. Yes. We're going to speed up here, just get to the hit. We got a Core Rogue. I always thought that was such a cool creature type. Nice to see Adventure back. That's a very fun mechanic. And what's this? Counter target triggered or colorless spell. Replicate 1. You may pay 1 for each time you pay. You get to copy it. That's awesome. That's a cool ass counter spell. And what is this? MDFC. Those are always worth a little bit and nice to have for your collection. And we got Nesting Grounds. Move a counter from target permanent you control into another. Nice. Nice. That's solid, honestly. Alright, what we got? Ooh, bust. 3 mana for a whale, 7/5 vanishing 2, so you eventually gotta remove it after 2 turns. When a player casts their second spell, proliferate, so you can increase counters. So the trick is, you'd think the big thing would just be keeping this guy around, but you would just secretly an engine for any proliferate deck or counters deck. So that's looks kind of trash, but it's secretly not bad. All right, so that was a pretty good hits. I'm a huge fan of pulling these sets. It's like opening Masters, and the Legend packs for booster packs are a blast to open. You get cool pulls. The limited is more fun than I thought it was. So Modern Horizons 3, pretty dang good set. But let me know what you think. Do you think the power creep kind of takes away any of the good of it? Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Ciao for now.